Okay. So what we have done so far, right? Karan, please add if there is anything that I'm missing. What we have done so far, we have basically broken down everything that we do in StepUp.1 into small digestible steps that anybody can read and execute. Okay. And we've also said, what is a level? Is it a foundation level? And when are we doing it? And what we do there? What is the current platform that we are using? And how do we do it today? And where does we get the input from? And where will we move in the future? This is the most important thing. Where will we move in the future? And how will we do it in the future? Right? And is there a video that you can give us to explain how the hell should I do this particular task? Right? This is what we want to work on, and we started with obviously a client signing up, right? And then we checking out the client and how does his company look, how does he look, how does she look, about all those things. And then we go on to do who is the target of our clients, how do we connect with our targets, clients targets, how do we engage with our clients targets, how do we pitch to the clients targets, how do we set up the meeting, how do we close the sale. Yeah, all this is there in generating revenue. Of course, the next job of thought leadership is below this, and the next job of raising capital is below this. Okay. So what I've done, I put everything together in one sheet so that it's very easy for us to take this whole thing onto Notion. So as you can see here, I just took, all the things over here. Okay. So what I did, I created a database, Karan, so that, you understand the whole thing. So I created a database called Steps. Okay. And that database has every step that we have, created. So you can see here, right, on the right hand side corner, I put it in a small corner so that people don't get confused. What is the steps? Because we don't want to ever look at steps, because steps is not what we are going to look at. Nobody wants to look at a database table, right? Everybody wants to look at the minimum number of things that they want to look at for doing a job. Correct. So I'm not going to, do this thing, isn't it? So because see, look, it's all like messed up, and we can correct it. That's not a big deal. But don't worry about the steps itself. We can correct we want to look at how it will look. So what I created 3 jobs. So here you will get generate revenue. You will get, raising capital, and you'll get thought leadership. I just created generate revenue so that it's easy for you. Yeah. And then we will explain what is generate revenue. You have to always imagine, Karan, that there will be one guy who will join us today morning. Okay. Yes. The guy doesn't have a clue what the hell are we doing, and like, why is it generate? What is generate? What is revenue? Who's a client? Okay. So it's always important to just have a very brief introduction of what are we trying to do. Okay. Before we jump into how are we going to do it. Okay. So which is the the thing that the thing, right? So again, here we will think about all those things. For example, what is a few what is generate revenue mean, or what is okay? What is generate revenue? That's enough, right? Right. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to make it so that it's you get a sense of why do we who do we generate revenue for? You might think, how stupid I am, right? Like, why am I writing? Like, who do we generate revenue for? That's like the whole world will know who we are generating revenue for, isn't it? Why? But life is like this. We sometimes have to do even the most basic things. Okay, why do we generate revenue? Or no, who do we generate? Why do we generate revenue? The answer is clients. We'll expand this answer so that why do we generate to to make money? I mean, I'm putting stupid answers, right? But how do revenue? Yeah. Yeah, just don't worry about this. It's just a lightweight component that I'm creating so that everybody understands what is this thing about, and then we come to the step by step thing, right? The step by step guide to learn this, to learn all of the skills required to execute this job. Okay, cool. Now comes the etc etc etc. Okay, so what I'm thinking, that all of this is obviously needed, and this is the important thing, etc etc. Let's like what we thought a lot about this, Karan. I think this is a very new thing that you and Falguni and others need to learn. We thought a lot because we spent like 6 hours on this topic in the last 2 days, 6 hours, and we've been doing this for 4 years, Karan. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do we spend 6 hours as if we are trying to do this for the first time? Is because we ask the question, how can we make this so simple that a new refugee who joins us today can come and learn the skill and start making money from tomorrow? That's a challenge. Okay. A new person, and there are some new people, I don't want to call their names out, there are some new people in this very call who joined us today morning or yesterday morning, and they have to learn the skill and make money tomorrow morning. Is that a fair, we set ourselves this target. So we then ask the question, oh, okay, there are so many things to learn, right, Karan and Falguni? Yeah. Look at this, oh my God. See, we have to put ourselves in their shoes and say, if somebody just wakes up today morning, joins StepUp.1, comes into this thing and say, okay, generate revenue. Okay, I read all these things, and then step-by-step guide, and then they see, wow, 9 steps here, 6 steps here, and then 5, and then 4, and then 4, and blah. They're like, oh shit, I'm going to leave this company. These guys are like dreaming that I'll be able to do all these things on my, you understand what the frustration of the people is, right, Karan? It's not possible for somebody to come and just understand all these things. Like, I can't teach you today, Karan, and you will not be able to make anything out of this, by tomorrow. Forget the refugee, situation, right? I can't make you do this, in one day, right? So if that is the case, what we were really thinking, how can we teach one thing and make them productive from tomorrow? So we thought really, really hard, and we had a fantastic example. We just won a client, and the person who won the client, had never learned anything from us. She just, was doing something and she got a client. Okay. So we asked ourselves a question: what is the only thing that this lady has to do in order to work for the client from tomorrow? And then we realized, of all these things, this who's your target, right? This whole thing is done by the team leader. So which means the team member does not need to learn any of these skills. So why are we teaching all these skills? So, we were thinking, Okay, fair enough. So they don't need to learn all these things. Okay, what about how to connect? Does she need to know how to, comment? No, she doesn't need to know how to comment. Does she need to know how to do dynamic connecting? Yes. She needs to know only this. Does she need to know emailing? No. Does she need to know liking? No. Does she need to update the client dashboard? Yes. Does she need to report back to the client? No. So we realized the only two things that she needs to do in order to work and learn and earn money from tomorrow morning is this two. This one, I don't know, if I can just make a color coding or something, I'll just put a star, somehow. She needs to learn this. And she needs to learn this. That's it, Karan. If she does just these two connecting, she learns dynamic connecting and she learned to update the dashboard. She doesn't need to do anything. She'll get the money. Her team leader will do all the other things. 10K a month guaranteed. Makes sense?
Yes, makes perfect sense.
It's and we can teach, and we actually experimented, and she's actually starting to work already for last 3 days by just learning only this. In fact, she's not even learned this actually, the updating the client dashboard, right? So now I want to click on this dynamic connecting to show you. Okay, fair enough, the dynamic connecting is there. Okay, and I'm telling that is the only thing that she wants to learn, etc., etc. So it has all these other things, etc. Okay, fair enough. But in order to learn what I figured out, Karan, this is just, like a simple thing, right? This is for people like you and me, okay? It tells, what the future platform, blah, blah, blah. But what we really need for, let's say, a new person who's just joining is a very simple formula of some sorts, okay, which is a URL. Okay, which is a URL which basically teaches them how to connect. Okay, let me, I haven't really put that URL, but let me see if I can quickly find the URL and put it over here. So what I have done, Karan, I have created this dynamic commenting, dynamic ultimate detail. What is that we need from you guys? So that it's really easy for you to follow the steps, because there is an example to look up to. Does that make sense? So
far, it makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let me go back. And it's also, I'm thinking, we need a way for this new person to come and never ever look at this one. This one, right? This one is it's going to be like confusing the Mickey out of this guy. This one, generate revenue. Okay, we do not want the guy to know everything that he needs to know for this job. You understand? Only his team leader need to know. He doesn't need to know. He or she only need to know how to do dynamic connecting and uploading the results. That's it. So I think like what we show to a person. So for example, that's why I created this one called beginners. If you're a beginner, you click here and I will only show you what you really need to know. You don't need to know like all the things within generating revenue. Does it make sense? I hope it does. Let's assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did, I created, this one. And then I created this, connecting. Okay. So this is the only link I really want to, show to that guy. Let me see if I can, copy the link, go to the page, click on dynamic connecting. And ideally, I would like, it to be here itself, isn't it? Can I convert this into a URL? No. Okay. I'll just put it over here for the time being as YouTube link because I don't know where else to put it. We'll create something. Okay, good. Okay, so dynamic connecting is there. I click on it. And then I see this link. I click on it. Then it opens up my, I hope it'll open. Yes, it opens. Okay, this page. So I know it's really sounding very boring and dull. What is connecting? I mean, you won't believe it. We discussed for 30 minutes to understand, what is the right way to name this one. And we'll look at all these things like what to add and everything, right? Connecting. Why do we need to learn this skill? What is the skill itself, right? How to learn this? What is a formula for, so there are two formulas here. One formula, this is formula. I'll call it formula 1. And the second formula is a ChatGPT prompt. Yeah. So if you think about it, formula 1 is this one. How to determine whether a client is right or wrong. It's like so simple. It's not like any rocket science. Are we connecting to the right client? Is our client a founder? Is our client a sales executive? Is our client a C-level executive? If yes, connect. If no, don't connect. Yeah. That's a formula. There is no like mega this thing, right? Yeah. And then there is formula 2. What is formula 2? I'm just explaining quickly for you, Karan, because I think you understand all these things, right? Like how to learn the skill of connecting, read about the client on LinkedIn, determine if the client is right, determine if the client is right, if the client is right, determine if the client is right. Using formula 1. Using formula 1. Generate. Yeah, I think I'm using, my English is so poor actually. Generate personalized connection message using about using. Determine if the client is right. Is about right. Is right about using. I don't know why it's correcting me like this. Okay. Generate a personalized connection message using ChatGPT formula, which is ChatGPT formula is basically ChatGPT, prompt. There's nothing, big about it. I'm just trying to use something, simple so that everybody understands, right? That's it. So the formula 1 is this, formula 2 is this, and this is the ChatGPT. This is a real learning that I really wanted to tell you, Karan and Falguni and all the others. Yeah. So this has come from months of working, and that's why see, look at the way we are engineering our prompt, right? All we want to do is to generate a 300 character connection message, and look at our formula for this, right? So exactly. we first ignore all previous instructions. We talk about our writing style and our writing tone. We then talk about our writing goal. What is our goal? And any other instructions. And then we finally tell what we want ChatGPT to do. And then this is the client's input, client's post or client's experience section or client's about section, right? So this is the actual formula. And this is the example of that first prompt, okay, to understand the above instructions. And here in that example, we have even said, what is your writing style? Your writing style is bold, direct, and to the point, You like to take the bull by the horns and having the courage to talk about real issues that may be contentious. So this is how we are defining our writing style. You are authentic as opposed to borrowed. You present a clear, unique point of view as opposed to a dull, drab aggregation. Your points are very relevant and relatable. So you are thought-provoking and engaging. We are actually describing the style in great detail.
In which you're supposed to send the connection request so that it catches the
exactly just for the 300 characters.
300 characters.
Yeah. Okay. And then what is our writing goal? Our writing goal, focuses on persuasive writing. Your aim is to convince the reader to take a particular action. In this case, connect, right? And adopt a certain viewpoint through writing. This could include writing a pitch, proposal, or a campaign. Okay, so because we are using this style in many other things. And finally, keep the connections short, casual, and in active voice. And keep it under 300 characters. You won't believe every word here has taken us like hours of research. Every word here, right? So then finally, we say your task is to give an intriguing and inspiring LinkedIn connection message based on the context of this social media post below. And finally, this is the only input that we are giving. Here is the post and the post of the client, right? How does this look? Forget the second prompt. Just look at a real, StepUp.1 prompt that we all use. Ignore the instructions, your writing style, your writing goal, your other instructions. Here is a post, and this is the post of the thing. Okay, fair enough. So if this is the one, all I do is, let's say I want to use this one. I don't even do Control A. I press copy. I get the whole thing. I come here. I press new chat, right? I make sure that I select ChatGPT 4 because it's these guys are really, playing us with. They are defaulting to GPT 3.5. Obviously, we don't want to use 3.5, so we want to use 4. So enter. I don't know why these guys put subject. Sometimes it's really stupid. Yeah, this one is bad. It doesn't sound like an executive. Right? So what we do is we say regenerate. This is okay. Let's regenerate. So if you keep regenerating, okay, it still is not really good. Okay, this is what we observed. Okay, I showed you these 3 examples because I want you to know that many people, right, are simply saying regenerate, and every time it just regenerates a bad one. So what we did something very interesting. We said this connection message is underwhelming. Okay. Again, copy, go, look at what will happen now. Slightly better. Would you agree? I will not, do too much. Okay, I will connect until here because ready to make an impact is a bit too much. Are you okay with this, Karan? I mean, are you able to understand what we are trying to do?
Yeah, Anish, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
So, how do we take a judgment call on is this really good and should I proceed further or this is okay, fine? And how do we take a call on that?
$1 million question, Sriram. See, that's why I showed you. See, the clients that we work for are all, like executives, at C-level executives and founders and etc., etc. And we just need to make sure that, the tone and the, quality is coming. So if I just show you all the three things, right? The three that came, the first, hey there, loved your post on digital transformation. Okay, it's very casual. Okay, fair enough, right? And bold thing, ready to judge. It's a bit too much of, I would have sent it, a startup founder to another startup founder. I would have sent this one. But if I'm, I just need to be a bit careful, like who I'm actually, working with, right? It's a call that, you have to take. Many times we feel like, it's about, this one always works for. We never use the first message that comes out of our chat GPT. We always say it's underwhelming, make it better. And 90% of the time, the message that comes after that is much better. For some reason, I don't know why. The first message that comes out of ChatGPT is always poor, which is why we literally have this one as a standard operating protocol. Just say this message is bad. The more you insult ChatGPT, the better the results are. The more you guys can take a judgment call, right? Sridham, can you see, do you agree, Sridham? The that it generated is slightly better than the previous one?
Yes.
Look at this one is even better. Look at this. Look at this. It's so much more better. Like the more and more you keep, pushing that this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, it just, it's just getting better and better and better every time you push it. Can you see? There are 3 messages right now you can see on the thing. And it does get better and better and better for some reason. There is slightly one problem. I think, somewhere maybe we have not said this is okay. We did say it's a LinkedIn connection message. Okay. We are saying it. So it works perfectly fine. In my opinion, it just gets better and better and better. I don't know why it does that, but it does get better for some reason. Okay. So let's go back to our thing. This is the prompt that we use, and then this is the prompt that we use to push it, right? You guys can think about it. Maybe we are, even this prompt is not the perfect prompt. This is like, maybe you can say something more, because like if you make 3 changes to this one, right? There's one thing that this one. That will be 1,000 times more effective than all the other things that you guys suggest in the rest of the project. Why that is the case? Because this one prompt will be used by thousands of people every day, at least 20,000 times. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So, whereas if I go back and look at another prompt on something else, right? It'll be used, 20 times maybe. So we want, this is the first nail in the coffin, the connecting thing. If the connecting is solid, because it gets used 20,000 times a day, as opposed to selling, this will be used, 20 times a day. Whatever we do, it will be used only 20 times a day. I hope you guys are with me, right? Okay, cool. Let's go and explore connecting. So this is the thing, the main thing. I'll make sure that I update all of these things so that you guys don't have to do your entire thing has to be on generating this prompt. Okay, this formula basically, because this formula is the killer that we really need. This is the killer. I'm telling you, this may be the worst thing that we have done. The problem is we just don't know whether we are good or bad. You understand, right? You only know whether you're good or bad after somebody comes and beats you, right? But right now, this is the best we've got. Okay. And this is the best explanation we've got. And this is the best prompt we've got, at this real StepUp.1 prompt that we all use 20,000 times a day. Right. And the only thing we copy and change is this one. For every client we connect, this one will be different. Maybe this is what I am also thinking, like, for example, I'm thinking, I'm just going to give you an idea, right? Let's take, a client, right? I don't know which one should we take. So let's take some Series B guy, somebody who's won a Series B, and announcing a Series B announcement. I'm just taking a serious, a serious thing, not some joke thing, right? I just want to know if anybody has announced a Series B funding round, today. So yeah, looks like Tony. What a great news! MLOP platform, blah blah blah. They raised $20 million for AI model. Excellent. Well done, Alex. Okay, so this guy has just done. Okay, founder and CEO of this thing, right? So we need to connect with this guy. Okay, what should I do? Connect if you know each other. Okay, I want to connect. I have, something about him over here. Okay, what I'm thinking, instead of, here is a post. Okay. You might think, something is wrong with me or not. Like, for 300 characters, like, what do you want? You want the whole world, to be, so you might think I'm crazy. But trust me, this is, just, that's why I took, this example. This one, is a lion hunt. This is not a, a small deer hunt. With somebody who has just closed a $20 million funding round, we believe we can make a big, impact by working with these guys. So what I always do is, just one day ago, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it over here. You will be really surprised how crazy I go. Okay. And then not only that, I'm going to go to his announcement page where he's announcing the whole thing. And I'm going to copy everything he's announcing. Now, do you understand how crazy I can be? Because like I said, right, this is not a deer hunt. This is a lion hunt, right? So in a lion hunt, you want to be, like the planning and everything, is going to be like impeccable. Okay. See, look what I've done. I have created so much of content for a 2-line connection message. Okay. Now I'm going to take it, Control C, come to here, always new chat, always GPT-4, enter. Hey, Alex, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Hmm.
It is better than everything else we have seen. Right? Look at the way it says, hey, Alex, congrats on $20 million Series B. Your vision for democratizing ML is inspiring. I'm excited to see how this new funding fuels product innovation and helps clients thrive. I would not say let's connect and how AA is shaping blah blah. This is not executive like this last sentence. If there is any way I can remove this, I will. I want to remove this. Right? I will have to say this. Shorter. I don't mind it being short. You with me?
Yeah.
Right? So, you might think, wow, Anis, like you spent like so much time. You spent so much time researching about Alex, and it's unsustainable, right? Like it's unsustainable if every one of our graduates are going to do. But that's where I just took this example of Alex because it is a bit of a lion hunt, like I said, not a oh my god, what did I do? I closed everything. Okay, anyway, that's okay. I would have connected with Alex with this thing because it's a beautiful connection message, beautiful connection message, right? And let's insult let's insult ChatGPT a little bit and see if it can even give me a better one, right? Because I have worked really hard to give ChatGPT so much information, so I have the right to insult it a little bit, because you see, like I told you, right? This is a lion hunt, and you don't try to hunt a lion, in 20 seconds. You plan for 20 days. I don't like it. It's so corny. It doesn't get my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is slightly better. Even this hashtag, I don't know how to make this hashtag go away. I really wanted to go away, this hashtag, because hashtag and emojis are not how executives connect with each other.
Yeah.
So like, why don't you just mention it directly in the, where you ask ChatGPT saying that the connection message is underwhelming? Like, if you like mention it there, keep it professional, or keep it without hashtags and emojis, then can it generate the similar prompt? I'm sure it will, right?
Yeah. Yeah, keep it under 300 short, casual, active voice. Do not use emojis. Oh, my computer is dead or what? Or hashtags. Do not use emojis or hashtags. And don't say, and I don't want to say don't. I want to say do not. I also don't like, do not say do not say let's connect. I don't want that let's connect nonsense. I don't know why that let's connect is there. So these are all coming under my other instructions.
Hmm.
Any questions, guys, so far?
No, not so.
I got this. It's really bad actually. Do not say let's connect. Okay. So yeah, I have done something more. Copy it. Go to cell done. Always click on new chart. Always select GPT-4. Yeah, this is another one important thing, right? Always, if you're experimenting one small change, never use it, think yeah, that let's the connection message you're saying let's connect and discuss. Yeah, I'll just sometimes, okay, you learn this the hard way. You'll be really surprised, do not end the message. Okay, see, the thing that I want to show you, okay, I've already written this, but we already know that ChatGPT is not able to, respect it, okay? It doesn't respect what I'm saying here. So I'm going to do one more thing, okay? I'm going to say it, here as well. You might think I'm like a bit crazy, but see what happens. Because sometimes ChatGPT is really funny, like I sometimes I've said my instruction like 3 times in 3 different places, same instruction, right? It just, I don't know why, because it is not like it's complex, right? So yeah, go ahead. Question, anybody?
No.
Okay. I would love to learn is good. Oh, how many ever times I say, it's always do let's connect. Yeah. Do not say, do not write. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's figure it out. Don't worry about it. I think this is not the end of the world, right? But we can figure it out. It's not.
I think the instructions where you've put it, I think, whatever you add in the chat box,
Mhm.
you can more of like add it as a concluding instructions for the entire connection request. And I
Mhm.
think if we do that, maybe it can generate a different result. I think we can try that.
Try a few options. I have tried it. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But I think more or less we have figured out, like the way in which it's
Yeah.
the whole thing is working, more or less, right? Let me just quickly show you a few more things, right, so that you can understand what I'm saying. So for the first thing is this one, right? The chat itself, and I told you how you could possibly add value. The client section, everything. I'm putting it over here. The more information, the better it is. And then what I also show you is the step-by-step instructions. The guide to execute the above instructions, right?
Exactly.
It's really a very, very simple thing, and like I told you, you will I'll give you access to this thing, and it's so easy to do this, and I'll just explain this so that it's so easy for you to do it. Look at this, get started. You click on get started. It says go to this place, okay, which means like if a new guy starts, This one will be, go to his HubSpot or log in into his HubSpot, right? That is the number one thing, because without HubSpot or Excel or, this thing, you won't be able to do it. Once he goes there, then click on the client like this, then, we know that she's a founder, we can do that, blah, blah, blah. So it'll be like this, like it'll all be just, a bunch of steps like this, so that it's really easy for them to, and and this is something that you don't need to do. We are doing it, and we will, put it. So how to connect with clients on LinkedIn, like a pro using a thing, right? So the whole thing will be there here, like how to so LinkedIn. So today, the formula for dynamic. So this is that's it. So the video will be done, but you don't have to do that, thing. For the two things that you need to focus on is basically, the prompt, the scribe. That's all.
And the scribe,
You don't even need to focus
And
on above and below. If you want to, just do some things, it's okay. But otherwise, if you find something bad, want to correct it or do something, please feel free. But otherwise, I don't think you should worry about that.
how do we get access to this this notion, because we started with prompt generation, so like could you arrange the access for us?
Yeah, let me do that. Can you give me, I mean, this is a very big problem, but I'll just, give you. Yeah, can you give me your email so that I'll do it right away, so that, you will.
Yes. I think all the consultants can put their emails in the chat box, Anis, and I think that
If you can just quickly do that,
right?
that'll be fantastic. Yeah, if you can just do that. I can also share my credentials, not a problem, but I think, it'll be good to know, like, who did what, so that it's easy for them to.
Yeah.
Wow, where the hell is that? Settings and members. Okay. Okay. So let me just remove those people, and then I'll add them after you guys are gone, because at any point in time, I have. Yeah. Put your emails on the chat.
Yeah. Anis, can you see mine and Snigd's?
Yours and
I'll also add Carlotta's and
yeah, I see Karan.
Olga's.
Yeah. Why don't we try once quickly, so that I will. Oops. How to invite somebody? Share this secret link to invite people to this workspace. Only you can invite members can see this. You can reset the link for all space members. I don't know what that means actually. Just share this secret link. Just see if you guys can click on this. Karan, I'll just send you this link because I'm also earlier it was really easy for me to do that, but now I'll just send it to you, Karan. I'll send it to Falguni. Yeah, Falguni, I've sent it to you. I've sent it to Karan. I'm going to send it to Joshua. Yeah, just click on the link I sent you and see if you can join as a guest, basically. What does it say?
Anis, I've put mine, Carlotta's and Olga's emails as a message. So I think you can like share access with them too, if it's possible.
Yeah, I'll do that. But can you look at the
Yeah. I'm having a look right now.
just do that. I'll just see, because I myself I'm a bit confused. Like, what is this actually? Yeah, let me know. Sriram, did you get it, or I didn't send it to you, Sriram?
No, Anish, you didn't send it to me.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, just send it to you, Sriram.
Yeah, got it.
Just click on that link and try to get inside.
Mm, I'm not sure I got the page, but
Do you want to share your
yeah, I share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Host disabled participant screen sharing. Can you give me access?
Oh, okay, just give me 1 second. Yeah, you can share now.
Yep, got it. The screen visible? Yeah. And this is what is popping up.
Yeah. So you what did you do? You joined, right?
Yeah, I joined Notion. It asked me to
Okay.
sign in, then signed in and opened it. This is what I
Click
did.
on. Okay. Very interesting. Maybe just give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, can you just check, guys, all three of you, Falguni, Chacho, and Sriram? Karan, I've not seen you inside for some reason.
The page is not loading for me. I don't know what's the issue. It's yeah, it's I think okay.
Can you show your
It's not
Sriram? What
Yeah,
about
one second.
you? If it's working, let me know. Now you keep working, Karan, until it works, let me know.
Please, I can access the team space home page
Yeah.
from the step up one.
Okay. Okay, let me do one thing.
Yeah, this is the page it's landing on.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay, yeah. Now try it again. Just refresh it, guys. Just refresh it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I think you do have full access. Okay, let me share the link on the Zoom because maybe when you click on the link, will it give it? Just give me 1 second. So this is the link that takes you to that wiki page. So click on that link that I put on the Zoom chat. Okay. Now, just try and edit. Just edit any of the things like, not that one. Just go to that, click on Chat GPT. Something, the hunting Chat GPT. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, just go to, connecting. That's what we've been discussing, right? Connecting. Yeah, just add some, something to this and see if it works. Yeah. Right, that works absolutely fine. Just add something and leave it there. See if it is updating because I just don't want it to, Yeah. Just put some example, something. Yeah, update it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Yeah, leave it like that. Don't delete it. Yeah. What about you, Falguni? Can you do the same thing? Like
I'll just
okay,
try to edit.
sure. It's funny that that link is not even appearing for you. So very surprising.
Yes, I'm able to. Yeah, like I clicked on the three dots and it lets me delete. I didn't delete anything, but it's able to delete.
Okay, Chow can edit now. Very good. Falguni, you can, I'm sure Sriram can edit. I've seen it. Chow can do it. So Falguni and Karan, just check it. I'll check Carlota and Olga.
Oh yeah, I can edit. I'm not sure why I wasn't heard.
hey Ani, it's
Yeah.
saying that I don't have access to step up one. And it's asking you to add me as a member.
Karan, are you accessing it from your 180 email?
Yeah.
Oh.
I accessed it with my 180 email and it's saying that I don't have access to step up one. Please contact an admin to add you as a member.
Okay, Karan, isn't it? Yeah, because Karan, you joined a bit late, isn't it? Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Where is Karan? Karan, I can't even see you, Karan, here.
Where?
On my thing, you clicked on the thing and joined, is it? Because I can't see. I have Falguni, everybody, but you
The
need.
first link that you shared, it's not loading. So
Oh,
if it's related to that,
yes, there, it is definitely related to that. Just give me one.
yeah, yeah. So the second one is opened, but the first
No, the
link that you
second one,
shared,
obviously, it won't. Okay, just give me 1 second. Now it will work. Just refresh it.
yeah.
Are you the one who's sharing the screen, Karan?
No,
If
No,
I'm sharing the
not.
screen and
I'm not.
I'm sharing.
Yeah. Can you share the screen, Karan?
Sure. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. No, I
Just do one thing. Click on the link I sent you again.
Okay.
No, in the Zoom, there is a link, right? Remember? Go to Zoom chat. There was a link I sent, isn't
Yeah.
it? To access it'll have the word wiki in it, If you can't see, I'll share it again. Yeah, just click on this link, Karan. I just put the link.
Yeah.
Just okay. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, this is it. Just bookmark something like that so that it doesn't go away. And now click on ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Click on ChatGPT is in the middle. ChatGPT is hunting middle. ChatGPT, yeah, click on it and see edit connecting.
This one.
Yeah, ChatGPT. It's on the top. Yeah, first one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting access now.
Just edit. Just put updated or something like that so that I know. Click on connecting and then the important thing is updating. I think it will allow all of us to see it, but updating is what I'm worried. Yeah, just write anything you want to write anywhere. Just put something. It's okay. Yeah, just no, just click on dynamic. They are connecting. Just click on connecting so that we all. Yeah, click on connecting and then write anything you want to write somewhere near that. Sriram wrote something, right? So you can also write something.
So like anywhere in the Notion,
Yeah.
right?
Just anywhere. If you're able to write and then you can even just write over here like connecting, just updated or something like that. Yeah, just write anything. Right inside the box.
Not example.
You're able to click and write? No. Just
Able
click
to
any box.
write.
It's not allowing.
No,
Okay.
no.
Interesting. It's allowed everybody. What about the others? Falguni, Chocho, and Sriram? Is it allowed?
I'm able to edit.
Yeah, I'm also able to do it.
Uh,
I see.
I'm not being able to edit the boxes, but I'm being able to look at comments.
No, comments you'll be able to do. Anybody can do comments, but I want you to be able to, edit it.
No, I'm not being. No.
Just log out and log in again, if you don't mind.
I'm being able to edit.
Yeah, just log out and log in and make sure that, just log out and log in. And just your 180 DC email, is used to log into. Whose screen is this? Karan's, okay.
Yeah.